Hi, John Everett here, local page one, with our local farmers insurance agent out of Prosper, Texas, and all the outlying suburbs, Mr. Daniel Duberstein. Daniel, are you there?
Yes, sir. How you
How
doing,
you
Mr.
doing
Donate?
today?
Doing great.
Back
Thanks
there
for
in the
having me.
wonderful, sunny, warm state of Texas, correct?
Correct.
That's a good thing. And we're here to talk today about home insurance tips for homeowners before they purchase a home. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, well, very good, because we're actually very much looking forward to this, and we've got several questions that have come over from the viewers, but we're just going to jump right in and have you share some tips for those of us that are either new to buying a home or those of us that are looking to purchase our second or third home, and could use some tips as far as insurance goes.
Okay. Yeah, there's 5 easy tips, things that you want to look at before you purchase a home. Is one is a fire hydrant. Is it within 1,000 feet of your home? So the home you're looking at, look to see how far the fire hydrant's away. It's better if it's 500 feet away, but make sure it's at least less than 1,000 feet away. Another thing is the fire stations. Make sure that the fire stations are within 10 miles of you. Actually, it's better to have it within 5 miles, but at least within 10 miles. And also the city that you're purchasing the home in. Look and see how many fire departments they have. That has a bearing as well. Also look to see if the home you're purchasing is how old the roof shingles are. Most of the people are having asphalt shingles, so check to see. You got 15-year and you got 30-year shingles. So look to see what type it is and how old it is. If it's less than 5 years old, have them give you a declaration page showing a certificate of the new roof, so it helps give you a discount as well. Another thing is the city. Whatever city that you're in, they have different risk factors. So what you want to do is you want to maybe check with your insurance agent and see, what is my risk factor in this city if I purchase a home in this city. Every city's got a different amount of risk factor. Up in the North Texas area, the risk factors are pretty good. They're typically 1 to about 4 or 5. 1 is being the best risk, 10 is being the worst. So you really don't want to purchase one if you can help it within an area that's got a risk factor of a 9 or a 10. You'll pay a lot more. And then the final thing to look at is the construction of the home. Look to see the outer walls of the construction of the house to see what it's made of. Typically, your brick is your best. Brick and your rock are typically the better fire resistant. They're more durable. They last longer. They're not as susceptible to fire damage as much as your regular houses that are just all wood. Also, if you decide to get a stucco home, check to see, make sure what is underneath the stucco. Because if it's masonry, then you'll be good to go. But sometimes they'll have different structures other than masonry, like driveway, and if it's something like that, then it will cost you a lot more. So those are some tips to help you on your house insurance.
Okay, Daniel, I appreciate that. Now, for those of us, because you named off 4 or 5 great tips that we need to look into as homeowners, now let me ask you, if I was the lazy man and did not want to go in and research those topics and find out the exact area and the insurance rating for my zip code, if I wanted to call you and give you my address or the home that I'm looking to buy's address, could you crunch those numbers for me? And is there any cost associated with that quote?
Sure, sure. Yeah, you can call me. My number is 469-535-7999. That's 469-535-7999. You're be welcome to give me a call. There's no cost associated with it. Typically, it takes me about 30 minutes to run a home quote. And then, yes, I can find out what the risk factor is. There's a few other things that you can take in consideration when you're looking at homes is however many claims, if you've had some claims in the past, that will take into consideration. It'll also take into consideration your credit score. You want to try to make sure that you kind of keep your credit score up high because everybody gauges you on your credit score. So try to keep it, if you can, in the 7s. And then a few other things you can look at. Are there any other unusual hazards out there around the house that you're looking at that may cause problems? Like foundation cracks, a bunch of trees. You don't want the trees really touching the house. So there's other many factors that take in consideration. And then you can just do regular upkeep on your house that you're in now. Some things you want to look from time to time is look at, your sinks, your bathrooms, your tubs. Check those areas to make sure that if there's no corrosion or something building up. Because if you have one and you go on vacation and you don't shut your water off and you have some line that ruptures or breaks, by the time you get home a week later, you're going to have a flooded house, which is going to be very costly.
Okay, understood. So you'll be able to cover most all of that with the phone call, if we wanted, for example, to receive a homeowner's quote on a property that we're looking to buy, or even maybe redoing our current insurance. Is that accurate?
Sure. That's accurate. Yeah, anytime you want me to get a quote, just give me a call at 469-535-7999. I'd be glad to help you out.
Great. Daniel, we appreciate your time, and as usual, we appreciate your insurance tips, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thanks. Bye.